So when you look at it, the world of marketing, you have three things. You have market, medium, the medium you use, and the message you give the world out there. Right? When you think of the market, there are three things about the market you have to be concerned about and watch for. Demographics, where are they? Where are these people? Define the profile of your customer. What age group, sex, income, education. The more you understand demographics and define the customer that you have, the more powerful this is going to be, more specific it's going to be for you using the right medium. Geographically speaking, where do they live? So let's say I want to rent Ferraris. I'll probably go to La Jolla, California, Newport Beach, California, Palo Alto, California. You see my point? Psychographic. Psychographics mean, why do they buy? What are the hot points they have? If you discover someone's fears, that's huge, right? What are they afraid of? See, the only reason people take action is one of two things. They're either moving away from something that scares them or moving towards pleasure. Am I right? It's the only thing that initiates action. What's more powerful? To move towards pleasure or away from fear and pain? Fear. People will jump, right? Touch a hot stove, jump, right? It's a quick reaction. Find out the hot points, the fear, the desire, the needs, the passion. And the more you understand that about your customer, the easier it is for you to add value to them, give them the solution they're looking for. What drove the past sales? So we sold so many units. Why did they buy? Why did they buy? You remember when we did the free presentation? What's the first question I asked the audience? Why are you here? And people started telling me. Why? I'm trying to know. What are their fears? What are their desires? What do they want to accomplish with the presentation? So we got to get feedback to understand who we're talking to. What attracted them to your product, to your idea, to your concept? They called you for a reason. And you can do it conversationally. What was said? How? And in what sequence that prompted the sale? You know, the sequence of what you present, the syntax, is so important. Think of a story. You have to first build what happened, what the whole scene is, and then certain characters, what's going on, and then boom, the end result. I like to watch always Hollywood stories, the hero in a Hollywood story, right? By the way, if you look at any book around the world about heroes and cartoon characters and whatever, it follows the exact same thing. I don't care where you are around the world. There is the person with potential. He or she is running into a huge problem where their life is going to stop. They can die. They are now set to do something that is phenomenal. If they don't do it, they will die. There is the journey during which they're going to encounter a lot of problems. They have to do it. There is a moment in the journey where it's just the lowest point of the journey where you're really rooting for that person. He's going to die. He's not going to make it. It's an internal problem. It's an external problem. And then all of a sudden there is the turnaround, and he or she comes back very strong, and we're rooting for the person. It's like a release. And if you can present your product almost, or your concept that way, people emotionally will connect with you. But it has to intellectually also make sense. Because if it's only an emotional reaction, they will buy and refund. They will buy and complain. They will buy and not buy again. All right. How do they prefer to be sold? There is a way for me. I remember, like, I don't like to go to car dealerships. I just don't like the process they have to sell a car. My wife said, this is, I don't know, 2011, I think, she said, I would like to get a van, minivan, every man's dream car. Okay? So I said, all right. I searched, and I realized through statistics, at least in my own assessment, that the Honda van, the Touring, is the best one.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And I figured with the chassis, the way it drives and all this. So I figured how much I want to pay for it. I asked some people that had it, figured how much they paid, figured with all the options, and I said, I don't like the process being sold. I went into the dealer on Stevens Creek, the Honda dealer. I said, hi, I want to talk to someone in charge. They said, well, talk to Mr. So-and-so. I walked in. The guy was very relaxed in his chair, just leaning back. Stood up. Hi, I'm the one in charge of all the salespeople here. I said, sit down. He sat down. I said, I want a car that has a sunroof, this color, this. I don't want to pay more than this amount. Hand it to him. He said, we have the exact car you want. It just arrived. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, what a salesman. And he says, I can bring it to you. Just wait one moment. And I can get it to you within that price range. Maybe a little bit higher, but let me just, I see you're straightforward. You're ready. How are you going to do it, cash or financing? I said, what do you prefer? He said, financing. I said, I prefer to pay cash. He said, okay, one moment, no problem. No, not to be against. I just don't want to finance it, all right? He went up. A few minutes later, they brought the van. It's got the plastic things on it. It's just arrived. It's true. I go in. It's true. The doors open this way, the sunroof, the whole thing exactly what I asked for. I said, this is too good to be true. I said, how much do you want? I wanted to pay, to be exact on the number, I wanted to pay $33,500. He said, $35,500. He said, that's the bottom price. There's no negotiation. This is what you want. You're a businessman. I'm not going to waste your time. Ready to strike a check? We'll do it right now. I said, no. $33,500. No. He said, no. I said, $34,500. That's the best I can do. I'm negotiating against myself now. He said, no, I can't. I said, I'm going to go to the Toyota right now. He said, go, come back. Here's my card. I'll be waiting for you. We'll have it cleaned up, washed, and ready for you to go. I said, you're that confident? He said, please go. I'll be ready for you. I'll have it ready. I know you're a serious guy. I'm like, to my wife, I said, listen, before I went in, I said, even if you like the van, when I stand up and walk with me. Even if you like it. Just don't leave me walking by. She said, okay. So I stood up, looked at my wife, and she was kind enough to walk with me. Went to the Toyota dealer. They came in. I said, how much? I want to pay this. The guy's like, cannot tell you about the price till you drive the van. Oh, listen, I don't want to drive the van. I know they're all the same. No, the Toyota's different. We sat down, took me in a tour, sit down, look at this seat. It goes like this. I'm like, please, man, just God, man, my day is like $10,000, $20,000. I cannot be standing here wasting time. Let's just go. And he's like, no, show you this, that. We go back. It's $43,000, the best deal. I drove so fast to the Honda dealer. I think when I pulled in, I did one of those Chevy Chase, like, went in, the van was ready and washed. And he said to me, I knew you will be back. Please stand like this. I swear to God. Stand, put your hand on the car. I'm going to take a picture of you. And he sent it to me on a calendar. I bought the car right away, right? We still have it. And every year they send me back a new calendar with me standing with the van. And every time I see it, I remember, the guy was right. He changed the way, the process of selling is so stressful, and he just worked with me. He said, this is the best price. And sure it was, $35,500. I did it with a hug and a kiss. Right? So change the process. Make it better for people. Make it easier to do business with you. The more targeted you are, the better the results. Would you agree? If you know the market, the easier it's going to be for you to talk to them. The easier it's going to be the message that you want to give them. Good. Medium. Jerry's going to go over this, but let me give you a quick review. You have the direct mail potential. People love direct mail. But remember, America opens the mail on top of the trash can. Don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. How many people do that? Thank you. So you have to make it exciting enough for people to open and look. And then the potential is, let me just put it aside so I can look at it again. How many people did that with the direct mail we sent? With the direct mail we sent to you? You look at it, put it aside, and then, oh, I do have the time. Let me give us a chance, give them a chance. Let's see the first half an hour if it's worth it. How about the next half an hour? And it's like, makes sense. TV and radio, the QRs. QRs are these little things right here. You see these? Called quick response. We have intelligent quick response that we work with. Jerry will cover that. I'm not going to go through it. I'll never do a better job than he does. He knows it. He knows exactly how it works. He will have Matt, our key person, come up on the screen here with Skype, talking to him. Internet, blogs, PR web. These are public relation reports, if you will. Business, social media, huge. All these are mediums to reach the customer. Newspaper, articles, word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best. But we don't know really how impactful it is, right? So we want somebody to say something and then be able to show people the website or the social media or the results or the articles. Catalogs and magazines, shows and conventions, flyers and a handout. This is so important to have the right medium. If you choose the right medium, you will attract the right market. Again, choose the right medium in the right way, attract the right market. And then the message. Here's a simple way to have a message. First of all, you have to have a headline that is an attention grabber. Right? It's just like the news. What do news people do? Right before they go to the break, they're going to go into commercial. They say, come back. After the break, kid stuck in refrigerator, eats own food. Must see this. Like, what? A kid was stuck in a refrigerator, ate his own food? So it got you sitting there watching all the crazy commercials, then come back, and it's like the kid was there, and there was a little chocolate thing, and he ate it, and was confused, was in the refrigerator, came out. It's like a big news because the kid was in Tennessee, and this is the first time, big refrigerator. Stupid story, but the way they actually put the hook got us connected. A headline could start with, are you throwing your money away? You know, did you realize you can put away up to $51,000 in your 401k? You can, you know, set up a company that you can borrow without this. All of a sudden, you know, or is something like is the Social Security pure fraud? It's so attention grabbing. You want to at least read the beginning of it. Then the body, the story. You want to explain the problem and challenges. Right? Where's the problem, the challenge, solution you bring. Then all of a sudden you're making the offer. We have this is going to solve the problem, the promise itself, and the close. And then what's the close? I told you that when we were talking in the free presentation. I told you, you have to say it in what we do, how it will benefit you, what you should do about it. That's the solution. So you build the problem so strong that people now are looking for a solution, lead them right into the solution and right there in your message. You can do that one line at a time. Then a success story, evidence others like you benefited. The price. How do you price something? Well, maybe it's based on the value, based on the claim, based on the content, or based on the competition. Competition is charging this. If you're going to throw in more stuff, they're going to justify to pay more. If they're expecting it to be here because of the competition, maybe you shock them with a lower price. By the way, when you put a price out, does it break affinity with people? Yes. People don't like to pay for things. How many people like free stuff? I'm with you. As a matter of fact, the wealthier you are, the more you want free stuff. As evidenced by my experience in the hotel business. The more exclusive the resort and the casino division, the higher the net worth of the people coming, the more they wanted free stuff. Free thing for people. I remember this guy flew in with a private jet. I was running a hotel and casino in Puerto Rico for Hilton. My gig was like for a short few months. Guy comes in a private jet, comes over, and we told him, you're going to have the free suite for 3 nights, and we put free perfume for his wife that she likes the Air du Temps, which is Nina Ricci, and we're going to have this whole packet for him. The guy comes in, loses $60,000 in the casino. The first day he comes to me, I was standing in the lobby, he said, I love the free stuff you get. My wife loves the perfume. Yeah, do you guys give, like, if we stay a whole week, would you give us a free week? I'm like, yeah, we'll give you whatever you want. He loves the free stuff. Las Vegas know that very well. And they keep throwing free stuff for the high rollers. So include something free, include something exciting in the price, add value. Infomercials are phenomenal at this. The infomercial concept sometimes is we're going to sell this thing. Okay, let's say we're going to sell this thing for X price. And then we're going to say, but wait, get this and this. And these alone are worth the whole thing. So then people say, how can I go wrong? The add-ons are good enough. And that's how you build value beyond customer expectations so you can charge more. People pay faster. Or better yet, there is this other concept on TV where it says, take it for X, try it. If you like it, then we're going to bill you. If you don't, send it back to us. Is that a good way to do business? It's a great way. So look how other people do it, and then the guarantee. The guarantee is a risk reversal. You reverse the risk. People get scared, so reverse the risk. Again, the message, you have a headline with a big claim or a shocking claim. A story that leads to a lot of problems. Then the promise that there will be a solution. Then the success story showing that the solution worked for others. Then the price now is justified. There is less break in affinity between the customer and the provider of the service or product because now they saw that other people did it and they lived the tension for a moment. And then the guarantee, wow, I was sold here, now you're guaranteeing me some results, I'm in. That's your message. You got the idea?